at the CIA at one point? Or am I making that up?
Yes, Corey is CIA. Like, he didn't even have to say it. I know it. Corey Gamble's name is being thrown into the mix when it comes to everything going on with Diddy. People are beginning to discuss him on here, on the app X, everywhere, and how he could be an informant and somebody working with Diddy to control situations whenever things go bad. Now, I didn't know this, and maybe you guys did, but he did have a relationship with Kim Porter and was there when she passed away. Hey guys, this is Mark. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and let's get straight into this. Now, this is turning into a conversation that I find to be intriguing. As the Diddy, stuff has died down, not because people are bored of the conversation, but because, Homeland Security have done raids. These things take time. There are procedures that people need to go into. So, of course, things will go away for a while. It's repeat many a times, this Diddy stuff, since Cassie's lawsuit in mid-November. Now, there's a discussion going around about, him being an informant, Corey Gamble. As, everything lays low when it comes to the mainstream media, everybody on apps and social media are discussing different connections to Diddy, and Corey Gamble is now coming into the spotlight over the past week via various people, where people are seeing him as somebody who works for the CIA, he's been accused of, somebody who's been an informant, somebody who's always been there when bad things go on. I had no idea that he had a relationship with Kim Porter, and whether they were friends or whatever, evidently he's there posing with her in pictures. And also has been said that he was there when she passed away, and there is a picture of him with coroners walking around, and to me, that is interesting as to what he's doing there and how this man could be seen as a handler, somebody who works, for the CIA. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like everything in America, when it comes to these, different various known or unknown institutions, there are people who work within these institutions that are all linked and connected in some kind of way. So I wouldn't be surprised if this man did work for the CIA, did have intel and connections with Diddy, did help him, get away with things when it comes to the government and police related situations, and, to have basically be a loophole for the law for Diddy, but then at the same time also is there for Kris Jenner as some form of informant and handler, and also does have a relationship.
Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, because you can't shoot nobody anyway, and the reason why you got talks because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my coat.
So, this relationship that Kris Jenner is in with this man also benefits her in several other ways outside of sexually. That's what I genuinely believe. I don't think any of the Kardashian girls are going to be in any kind of relationship that doesn't just benefit them work-wise, protection-wise, money-wise, handler-wise, in some kind of way. And I think that Kris is definitely doing that, because this man, Corey, came out of nowhere. Like out of nowhere, has ended up being with Kris Jenner, and they are smooth sailing. Everything seems to be fine, and the man is here and there on TV. Sure, I mean, he's part of the relationship, part of the group. He has to be, but at the same time, his connections to Diddy are very bizarre. His connections to Kim Porter are very bizarre. Him being at the present places when things go down, not just for Kim Porter but also for Bieber, to me is also confusing. There is a video of Kanye West that has recirculated where he's been discussing, not only on a podcast, Drink Champs, but also, whilst he's in his house, discussing how Diddy and Corey Gamble are feds, Corey Gamble is part of the CIA, that Corey is always there when bad situations go down.
Through Corey is a plant. Corey was, Puff Daddy, Nanny, Manny. You get what I'm saying? Then he was with Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber got in trouble. And then when Bruce did a transition to Caitlyn, he popped up. Now he run around like he Kylie Daddy.
And how he is an industry plant, he's part of the institution, and etc. Now, Kanye West is an A-lister musician, whether we like or dislike this man, and he also is directly involved with the Kardashian family. He's had kids with Kim. He's met them all, he knows them all. So if this man is stating things, I don't think it should just be blatantly ignored because somebody is, mentally unwell or has bipolar disorder. I feel like he's directly there. He has continuously said things about Puff Daddy, Meek Mills, and, Corey, and it's not surprising that Meek Mills was thrown into a lawsuit recently with Diddy, and the fact that there are videos of Diddy and Meek Mill together. Corey and Diddy, pictures are everywhere with him. So from what I'm patching through this and from what other people are stating, they are reflecting the fact that Corey Gambler is a informant, somebody who is a handler, somebody who's helped to clean up mess for people when things go wrong legally or when PR hits or public image and etc. I think the whole notion that Kris Jenner is this beautiful manager and works so well and is efficient with making stars is bogus. I think it's an absolute facade. I don't think she's doing anything behind the, scenes other than, selling herself rituals, witch related stuff, working with the right people, selling her kids. I think that is what this woman is doing to get ahead. I don't think she's doing anything efficiently as a manager, working in that way, because in that industry, for you to elevate, we know you have to do ridiculous things. There's been way too many interviews of people expressing stuff about Diddy or anybody else. But I do believe from what I'm seeing that Corey looks like he is. And if Kanye is stating this, I feel like it needs to be listened to. Of course, recently Kanye was on a podcast discussing Drake again. They have their beef and their issues, and that in itself, a lot of people are discussing. I feel like they both just want to be part of each other in some kind of weird way. I feel like they both have qualities that they acknowledge within the other person that they like. A lot's been going on in the music industry when it comes to the men. Of course, Rick Ross and Drake have been going back and forth as well, calling him a white man and talking about BBLs and etc. And then we have Chris Brown, who absolutely demolished Quavo in that song and said that, RIP Takeoff, it should have been you, and then revealed that he was the one who was effing Sweetie. So a lot's been going on, when it comes to rap battles and etc. The fact that a singing R&B man, Chris Brown, came into the field and took Quavo out like that is shocking. That went viral a couple of days ago, and I wanted to just sprinkle that conversation into this video because it's been spoken about here and there, and I wanted to get your opinions on it if you've also seen that stuff as well. But what are your thoughts on Corey Gambler being this informant, being this, person who's there to clean up the mess for these celebrities, and a handler accused of CIA work, working with Diddy and etc. This is the issue. When things lay low in regards to Diddy, people online look for different connections to try and make sense of things. Who else is related? Is it spiderweb? What's going on? Are there other connections? Because Diddy wasn't doing this shit on his own. Ain't no way was he doing this shit on his own. And it wasn't just Clive Davis. People love to just point at Clive and Diddy, but it's like there are several people between these two men that are doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes to get away with this. You can't do this on your own. You need a team of people, and a team of people leads to a network. A network of people leads to an institution. So, this is where I'm going with this. Let's not keep looking at surface level individuals. Let's look at surface level individuals, but also have a conversation to be conscious and aware of the people behind, the institution behind. And the moral of the story at the end of the day, whenever we discuss anything related to Diddy, is that if you have children, nieces and nephews, be conscious and aware that they need protection whenever they wish to be around certain people, no matter what age they are, especially when they're young, up until 18, up until 21. You just need to be conscious about where they are, what's going on. As parents, I feel like people and parents need to do better jobs for their children. They need to be a lot more clocked on and aware, because the development of social media over the past 5 years has allowed parents and their children to lose a connection, because parents don't know what their children are doing on social media anymore these days, because things and technology have developed so fast that parents just don't know how to use these gadgets and techs. There's always a way. And so I feel like, there needs to be a lot more awareness and just consciousness as to about where my children are going. Protect the young, protect the young. If your consciousness is not to protect the young as you get older, then I just don't know for you. But anyways, subscribe to the channel, click that button, guys. I don't know why I've spoken about so many different conversations in one video. Maybe it's the double espresso, maybe it's my ADHD, maybe it's just me, chat. We don't know, but one day we'll find out. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. It is daily and consistent content on this channel. Please do subscribe. It's just one click. And let me know what your thoughts are. Sound off in the comment box below. Check out my recent video on Baby Reindeer, this beautiful Netflix show, which I thought was absolutely amazing. Hats off to them, fantastic. Free Palestine all day, every day with my absolute chest. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.